Hey y'all, welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm sitting in the van. It's fairly windy out. Hopefully it does not blow over my tripod like it did yesterday. And there's a little bit of a glare I just noticed, but that's okay. This short video, I'm going to talk about kind of my van life plans for the rest of the year. Can you guys believe we're already in June? Wow, my birthday's next month, July 22nd. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I can't believe it's already June. So, first things first, this month, I need to renew my van registration. And I have to get emissions done this year, but my check engine light is on, and that's because I need a new fuel injector. And I've been putting it off because it's so expensive, but I'm getting that done this month. I'm biting the bullet. I, have to dip into my savings to get it fixed, but I have to get it fixed. It's a necessity. And it is time. Like I said, I've been putting it off way too long. So June will be an expensive month for me, but then I'm good on emissions for 2 years and my fuel injector is fixed and I'll probably get better gas mileage. So that's first on the list. But surrounding that, and for the summer, I am staying in Arizona, of course. This year, I am staying in Arizona. That's been the plan the whole time. I just hit 90,000 miles on my van, so I want to stay under 100,000 this year and save on gas money because I have spent way too much money on fuel the past few years. So I will be remaining in northern Arizona for my camping and move a little further north in the state as the weather warms up. So I'll probably end up like in the Williams area at some point. That's probably the highest elevation I'll go. Then I will be heading back to Quartzsite whenever the weather gets nice. So last year I was there in late October, like the last week of October or so. I started my jaunt out to Quartzsite and then remained there until around February when Maddie and I decided to try some new things and go some different places. So the plan is for both of us to get there late October. I think Maddie is still going to make a trip back east. But last season, the fall weather in October was actually pretty nice in the Phoenix Valley. So I won't be, it'll be a nice transition. Hopefully the weather will be good again. So I can enjoy the month of October in the valley because that's like one of my favorite months. I love the fall season. So it'll be a good transition to get back to the valley and back into the desert for camping. Now, I will go to NASCAR championships again in November, but I'm not going to camp this year. Just attend the races. So that will be something I do. I think it's like the first week in November. So I will do that, be back in the valley to partake and attend the races because that's something I really enjoy doing. But I am not going to be camping this year. I will also be booking a trip to Florida. My sister lives on Miami Beach, and I decided last time I went out there was October of 2020. Which was pretty awesome because like nobody was traveling, and that was my first big road trip with Wynston. I actually drove out there. There's this really like weird blue bug flying around my van. I don't know what it is, but I decided I'm not going to drive out there next year. I'm going to fly. So there goes my tripod almost. These are the things. These are the things. So I'm going to fly, and so on my to-do list for this year is to book that trip. Wynston does really well flying. He's been flying on airplanes since around 2015. And he's a medical assistance animal. Actually, it's not something I talk about very often. Just because I do stay private about some stuff. So he's a medical assistance animal. So I am allowed to, he doesn't have to be under my seat on the airplane, which is really, really nice. So I look forward to getting him on an airplane again. It's been a while, like I said, since we've flown. Well, we flew in 20, I don't remember. I don't even know. So I've been doing van life for 3 years. Oh, that's the other thing. My van life anniversary is coming up 3 years on June 19th, which is like in less than 2 weeks. I should do something fun for that. So yeah, June 19th, I bought my first van. That's my van life anniversary. I just remembered that actually. So that's on my to-do list. We should do a fun live or something. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. So, yeah, I need to book my flight, but otherwise, it's going to be a pretty low-key rest of the year, just kind of doing this stuff, getting my van fixed. To be honest with you, I went through a thing this year for about a month where I thought about trading in my van for like a high top, like an empty Ford Transit. But now I have decided against it because I just want to save my money, stay on a good financial plan, and not be vehicle poor, if you will. So I just decided to put the money into this van. I am also considering and researching working with Fiberine out of LA to do a high top roof extension on this van. So that is an option as well. I am weighing all of my options. Like I said, first things first, I have to get my fuel injector fixed, and that's an investment in itself, you know, between that and my registration and everything. So one thing at a time. I can't be like spending a ton of money because, like I said, I already have to dip into my savings to get my van fixed. So the other stuff will have to come later. Yeah, so I think that's kind of it. This is a shorter video just because I wanted to share my plans with you guys for the rest of the year. In the meantime, Wynston is relaxing in his playpen, and I hope that I get to see a bunch of people out in Quartzsite next season. I'll probably be there the same amount of time, just depends on the weather, like late October through the beginning of February, and I do plan on having another Adventuring with Amanda meetup. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. In the comments, I want you to let me know what your plans are for the rest of the year, whether that's camping, van life, travel, or just anything exciting that you have on your agenda. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.